Welcome back, everybody. If you are just joining us, my name is Soul Lothric, and this is
Shannon Ball.
For those of you that have been coming around, you know what it is. We are going to do another reaction to Nuke's Top 5. This time we're going to do it a little bit differently, though. We're still going to do the pausing after each clip and discussing it, but certain things have come to light that has basically ruined a lot of good channels for me, noticing that they have faked all their content. So with that, I already went into this as a skeptic. It was just more of the jump scares and the creepiness, and we don't really believe much of them. It's just a lot of them, when you first see them, it's hard to disprove it. But we're going to be taking a deeper look into it tonight and see if we can't notice any subtle cuts or differences. We're not going to spend a lot of time on them, but we're just going to look into it a little more and commenting a little more on it, just because we've gotten a lot of feedback that you all like that. So we're going to try to capitalize on it.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's roll into it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Wrong way. Urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers explore the abandoned Mossley Manor in Liverpool, England. The manor has a very dark history. The Victorian building was constructed over 150 years ago by cotton merchant Nicholas Duckworth, who passed away in the home in 1889. In 1940, the manor served as a home for unwed mothers and their children. It was later sold to become a care home for the elderly and disabled, called Mossley Manor Care Home. Around 2014, reports began to surface of abuse and terrible living conditions at the Mossley Manor home. Even more disturbing, families discovered the unreported deaths of at least 10 elderly patients in the home. The care home was shut down in 2015. For obvious reasons, many claim that the Mossley Manor is haunted and is a hotspot for paranormal activity. But Matt and Andy from Finders Beepers are certainly not ghost hunters or even necessarily believers in the paranormal. They're just a couple of guys who enjoy doing urban exploration of old decaying properties like the Mossley Manor, and cracking a few jokes along the way.
Right, so we've just come in to a sort of...
Who the hell goes to
The look you're giving me.
a damn manor and it's knowingly haunted? They go in there and they're just like, oh, you know what? We're gonna have a jolly good time. We're gonna crack some jokes and play.
It interests some people.
I don't know.
You never know. It's because you're not into it. Doesn't mean other people aren't.
I just think they're gonna become permanent visitors on that visitors list.
where they keep files and diaries and one thing and another.
He didn't look suitable to enter the building on account of him having a wild expression in his eyes.
Jesus Christ. How can...
Psychopath coming in.
No, but who can judge whether somebody should be allowed in because they've got a wild look in their eyes?
Never let me in, would they?
This building is amazing, actually.
No, they wouldn't.
I really want to go scrambling around on that roof, but I don't know whether I'm just currently too fat. Fucking hell! Jesus Christ, made your head. Oh my God, my heart. This is like the entranceway. Not that we can see it because our Andy's bonds.
Even though the two guys try to keep the atmosphere light, when they are on their way up the manor stairs, Matt sees something truly chilling. And suddenly,
some shit I do to
things
you.
just aren't so
I can't
funny
hear you.
anymore.
Right, just heading up. Is this the second or third floor we're going up to? It's because we went down to the basement, it's thrown me.
I've got no idea.
Totally thrown me. That paper's, they're thick, aren't they? Wallpaper in here is like good quality wallpaper. I will say that. Yeah. So, but yeah, you can see it goes up. Hey, wait up.
Oh,
Hello?
looking at the damn wallpaper, I missed it.
Somebody up there. Hello? I feel like there's somebody down there as well. Right, I'm going up.
Where would they have gone?
I've gone cold. Yeah. Oh, it might have been. I've gone cold because I saw somebody stood there. I saw a leg. Hello? You just fart. But they went that way, and there's nowhere you can go. A voice? I didn't hear.
I don't know whether it was like a man or a woman, but it was deepish.
Fucking hell. That's weird. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage.
As Matt films the top of the staircase, he captures what appears to be the legs of someone or something who seems to be watching them. The figure immediately walks off toward the right and disappears. Matt and Andy immediately head up the stairs to investigate, but they can't find anyone or anything to explain what Matt captured on camera. Even stranger, there is nowhere for anyone to walk or hide. Now keep in mind that the mysterious figure disappeared towards the right side. Well, that just leads toward a wall with a tiny, boarded up window. The mysterious person seems to have simply disappeared into thin air.
But they went that way, and there's nowhere you can go.
So could it be that they captured the ghost of Nicholas Duckworth still roaming his Victorian home? Could it be the apparition of one of the elderly patients that passed away inside the manor? Let me know what you think. You can check out Matt and Andy.
Okay, so that one can actually be, from what I just gathered, it could actually be explainable. So, gotta look at the way it's. Right, so you notice when you first see it, it kind of goes forward, and it comes back a little bit, keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they never show what's in here. Okay, now when he's looking at the doorway, he can't see anything. Okay,
Okay.
you notice this?
Yeah.
That could easily be a pair of pants on a stick. You know, and it could be somebody standing in the doorway, and they could have been holding it, and they could have went to readjust, and that's what brought it back, and then continue going forward.
Hmm.
And then they could have easily just chucked it out the window. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying, you know, that's just, you know, my theory on it,
Yeah.
but in turn, it could be 100% real. We don't know. But that's just a little bit something different, that because I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of debunk videos, and a lot of ghost explorers use low resolution, which, you know, obviously isn't the case here, but 90% of them use motion for their cuts.
Yeah.
You know, so at any point that he's whipping around could have been a cut.
Yeah.
And you're not going to tell as long as he's rotating the camera the same way
Yeah.
in a different shot.
Then again, their reactions seem kind of genuine.
Well, you know, they just kind of stop and they're like, that was weird.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, hello. Like, I would have been like, yo, who's up there?
Yeah.
And I'd have probably ran up immediately. You know, especially if, like, you're in a creepy place, you're trying to find paranormal activity, you're going to run to it. That's what.
Yeah, but they weren't looking for paranormal.
They knew it was creepy. They were there for what they are. I don't know. That's my take. But again, it's still
The mysterious person seems to have simply disappeared into thin air.
because there's like no real
But they went
definition.
that way, and there's nowhere you can go.
So could it be that they captured the ghost of Nicholas Duckworth still?
I mean, it very well could have been.
Maybe.
TikTok user Chips and Chicken shared a strange video. She explains that the video was captured by CCTV late at night in the 50-year-old building of a Union Center in California. One night, something triggers the building's alarm. So the office manager goes to check the CCTV footage. He finds a truly chilling discovery that, as TikTok user Chips and Chicken put it, quote, freaked him out.
I sprayed them. Back when we do that.
Ew.
This looks like she's floating, Bob.
Come on.
Oh God, that gives me the creeps.
Yep.
A white figure can be seen hovering around the back of the building. Workers who watched the footage believe it might be the spirit of a Union Center member who had recently passed away. TikTok user Chips and Chicken is baffled by the footage. She says that all of the men who work in this building are elderly and simply wouldn't know how to fake something like this. So is it real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user Your Mom's Undies.
Oh, I guess we're gonna stay on. Never mind.
Let's just take a second for the giggles to pass. All right. Anyway, she claims that she is usually unaffected by anything scary that she watches on the internet or TV. But when her uncle sent her this video captured at his apartment in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she was shocked.
Oh.
The
Ugh.
family claims that they have been tormented by frequent paranormal activity for the entire 4 years that they have lived in this apartment. But they say they've never captured anything like this before. What terrifies the family even more is that the dark figure, which appears to have claws for hands, can be seen coming out of their sleeping baby's bedroom. When
Yeah,
they
that
received the
freaked me out.
notification of captured movement caught by their security camera, they say they immediately fled the apartment to stay at their parents' home. So did the family capture some dark entity on camera? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be
Ugh.
perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com to wait.
Okay.
Let's go back to the white figure.
The white figure, like, again, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Because you kind of laughed when it came out.
Because it just so blatantly looks not real.
TikTok.
Like, once again, it's film from a CCTV. Okay, the thing about CCTV cameras is they have a 110 shutter speed,
Okay.
which is incredibly low, and they are meant for up close and wide shots.
Okay.
So anything at long range is going to start to dim out, like you're reducing the opacity.
Yeah.
So literally all they would have to do here is get some kind of humanoid shape out of, sticks, boards, anything. Or they could have just done a bunch of towels and then put it on fishing wire. And the guy just has to pull it out, pull it back. Because at that range, that CCTV camera isn't going to get any detail.
Yeah.
It's only meant to show, people walking in and out of rooms. Like that one, I can't believe that one's just because it just blatantly looks fake.
Yeah.
And
Even if it was a person, like a real life person, it'd be blurred out too anyway, wouldn't it? Because it's so far away.
yeah,
Because it kind of looks like the shape of like an elderly man, like walking with like his hand like this. Like that's what it looked like to me, at
Yeah.
least.
so what makes me think it's on fishing wire is because it looks like it's. And as for the second one, it's the same deal. Like it's a low resolution camera, probably a CCTV camera, and they could have literally had any guy with 2 sticks. He pulls the sticks out, peeks, comes back.
Yeah.
And a CCTV camera, they're not meant for detail.
Yeah.
They're just meant to show you the normal vicinity. So once again, it just
The family claims
like it's creepy, yeah,
flies the family even more is that the dark figure, which
but it doesn't peek out enough. And why is it only peeking? It's the middle of the night, nobody's there. Like
Why peek?
It knows that camera's there. So it's only gonna peek a little bit. Like that's
Yeah.
like that ghost isn't gonna know the camera's there. It's not gonna be like, oh, camera. Oh shit. You know, like they're not gonna give. They're just not gonna care. And that's why anytime I see CCTV captures now, I'm just like, I can't believe it.
popular Jordanian livestream ghost hunter Hassan Barbar is back with another terrifying investigation as he travels to an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. The house is said to be haunted by a dark spirit or jinn. As Hassan explores, he records everything live for his Snapchat followers. Soon, he begins to hear a very chilling sound.
Is this the one that got stuck in the
No,
crawl
I think that
space?
was see something.
You hear the baby?
I do.
هاي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في حد؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض وفي السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر.
Hassan sees a dark figure peeking out from the door of the abandoned house. As it darts back inside, Hassan runs to the building, but the figure has disappeared. But whatever is roaming the property seems to be getting even closer.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Oh,
بسم الله.
that was like right
بسم
there.
الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الله أكبر.
Again, Hassan runs as fast as he can, only to find nothing. He's beginning to get a little spooked, but he continues on. And then things get downright chilling.
نفسي أساعد أنا بس مش قادر.
Ooh.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله.
Oh wow.
رجلي انضربت عليها يا إخوان.
Yeah, that sent shivers.
Dude, put your shoe back on.
بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله.
The terrifying scream becomes ear-piercingly loud, and Hassan once again attempts to run toward the source of the sound, but he painfully stubs his toe against a piece of cement. The room appears to be completely empty as Hassan checks his injured toe. Then, out of nowhere, the intense screaming is back, and now it seems to be right where he's standing. Hassan is frightened but keeps filming for his livestream audience. That's when things take a terrifying turn.
بسم الله. أسفل الوضع.
Ooh.
That sounded like something was thrown at him.
That connect with his body?
بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And it sounded like a rock hitting the
بسم
wall.
الله.
Oh, maybe it did.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض وفي السماء وهو السميع العليم. الله أكبر الله أكبر. بسم الله. لا 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 يا أخوان. لا لا تعبت.
As Hassan looks out a window, he gets hit in the neck by something. As he points the camera towards himself to show his injured neck, a horrifying dark figure suddenly appears right behind him. Terrified, he turns around, but again, there's no one there. That's when Hassan has finally had enough. He decides to just get out of there. So did Hassan Barbar capture a malicious jinn or spirit live on camera? Or is it all effects and careful editing? As always, you decide. You can find more creepy videos of Hassan's adventures over on his YouTube channel, Hassan Barbar. Follower.
Okay, those are the ones that I live for. I like those ones a lot. And he did say that it was a live stream. So, is that saying that he didn't have a buddy there with him? We don't know.
Right.
You know, there were some spots in the video that I noticed, like...
When he's turning in circles, I was kind of thinking, you know, somebody could be behind him
like
the whole time.
Yeah, truth. But like here, like when he goes into the building, I think he swings like he enters in and swings hard to the right. So if somebody's standing by the door right here, they could have had just enough time to slip out.
Yeah.
And then with the fence post, he does this kind of the same thing. Like he could have.
Yeah, I noticed that one too. He swings really hard to the right.
Really hard.
Yeah.
Well, not like tight, but like kind of like a wide angle.
Yeah.
And if that guy's just ducked behind the wall, he could have
Yeah.
slipped on the other side of the gate.
Yeah.
And then that last one, like you said, like while he's examining his foot, you know, his friend could have just got up behind him.
Yeah.
And then just followed behind him as he was turning, and then pops up.
Yeah.
And you notice he does circles. All that takes is his buddy to stay exactly behind him.
Right.
So, still, it was creepy. It was good.
The screams.
Yeah. It freaked me out. You made me jump. So, overall, it was a good video.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's fake, I still think it was a very, very great.
Follower. This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer. He says that his uncle used to work in a rental store. One day, as he was walking in the door, he felt as if someone or something firmly touched him on the back. He looked around, but no one there. But when he checked the store's security footage, he was shocked to the core.
Same, I can't believe that happened. Dude, just something f***ing touched me.
Oh, there.
And it's on camera.
Oh, no, those are
That's a TV.
TVs.
The whole face appears.
Yeah, get that person behind me. Dude, look at the mess. Now watch. Touches me. Gone. Gone, dude. Look. I'm like, what the f***? Oh my god, man. What the hell? Look, I'm like looking for Penny. And then look, and I'm like,
Now, normally I would say that what you see on the footage is simply caused by a common camera compression glitch. But the guy's reaction is just not so easy to explain. The man looks around in confusion, and it seems that he truly believes that someone just touched him, even though there's no one there. So could this strange mist that seems to follow him be something paranormal? Let me know down in the comments. Off the air.
I don't really have much for that one. I mean, like you said, it could be a compression issue. Or, you know, he just let out a nasty one and it followed him out.
Jesus Christ.
But Yeah, I don't have much for that one,
I don't know.
honestly.
I don't know.
It was weird. Again, CCTV camera, they're not reliable.
Yeah.
But it says he got touched. The fact that he was filming it from his phone, who's to say that that hasn't happened 3 or 4 times and somebody's noticed it. And they're like, oh, hey, if you walk out and act like somebody touched you, we can pick a video.
Yeah. You never know.
If it's something that happened a lot. But other than that, I don't have much.
Antonis Vlahos is a paranormal investigator from the Greek YouTube channel Perfosikes Drastyriotites, which in English translates to Paranormal Activities. Antonis says that he was sent multiple reports from townspeople about the strange things happening in a quiet and mostly abandoned mountain village in Greece. The locals claim that one day, some time ago, something strange and unexplained appeared in the sky above the town. Some call it a, quote, thing, and some describe it as an ominous glow. Since the creepy incident, the locals claim that they experienced non-stop unexplained phenomena inside their homes. They say that they feel like they are being watched and can't sleep because whenever they try to get some rest, they get the grotesquely odd sensation of worms crawling on their feet. The activity has gotten so intense that almost all of the villagers decided to leave the town for good. The very few inhabitants left are still looking for answers. Antonis Vlahos is skeptical about the strange reports, but agrees to travel to the small mountain town to investigate. When he and his cameraman arrive, they discover that many of the town's homes are indeed abandoned. They decide to spend the night inside one of these abandoned homes to try and capture some of the reported strange phenomena on camera. As they explore the abandoned house, they begin to get the feeling that whoever used to live there left in a hurry.
Το σπίτι είναι πραγματικά creepy. Όλα κλειστά, μια μυρωδιά απέσια εδώ μέσα. Λες και έχουν ψοφήσει ζώα. Η μυρωδιά είναι τραγική. Μια βαριά ατμόσφαιρα. Το σπίτι είναι λες και με έναν άνθρωπο ξαφνικά φύγανε τακτοποιημένο. Καθρέφτες παντού, φωτογραφίες, πιθανόν από την οικογένεια. Μάλλον είναι αυτοί που θα μέναν εδώ στο σπίτι κάποιος από αυτούς ή θα είναι το οικογενειακό τους δέντρο.
Furniture and electronics are left behind in the house, but strangest of all, even family photos are left scattered everywhere. It appears that the former occupants left in such a rush that they didn't even have time to pack away their precious family keepsakes. Later that night, Antonis and his cameraman decide to lay down for a rest, but they leave their cameras recording just in case. That's when they capture something downright chilling.
Και τι ράδιο είναι αυτό? Ραδιόφωνο παίζει, έβαλες κινητό.
Όχι.
Από εδώ ακούγεται.
Μόνο και εσύ έβαλες κάτι.
Όχι ρε. Αλλά από εδώ ακούγεται. Τα ακούς? Τα ακούς? Αλλά εδώ από τον τοίχο ακούγεται.
I'm inside the
Αλλά
wall.
τα ακούς?
Πλάκα κάνεις τώρα.
Ράδιο.
That stuff's been abandoned for quite some time, too.
Αλλά κατά ακούς που παίζει. Αλλά δεν υπάρχει. Αλλά δεν είναι πουθενά. Κοίτα εδώ ρε.
No batteries?
Είναι δυνατόν να παίζει μόνο του.
Κοίτα εδώ. Λέκα αυτό δεν παίρνονται μπαταρίες. Σταμάτησε. Δεν είμαστε καλά. Κοίτα εδώ ρε. Λέκα, έχω τρελαθεί.
Antonis jolts up and calls out to his cameraman. They both hear a very creepy sound coming from somewhere inside a nearby cabinet. They discover it's a radio. But the radio isn't plugged into any power source, and the antique receiver doesn't even have a compartment for batteries. Suddenly, the radio just stops playing, and Antonis and his cameraman are baffled by what they've just witnessed. Eventually, they decide to lay down for a rest once again. It did not go well.
And they could have easily put an audio file.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Ooh, okay. That.
Τι φοβάσαι, περίμενε, μη φοβάσαι.
Τι να μην φοβάμαι, πάμε έξω, πάμε έξω.
Περίμενε, ηρέμησε.
Πάμε έξω, πάμε έξω. Τον αλλιώ μου, πάμε έξω. Τ' άκουσες? Ακούω ήχους. Εγώ ακόμα ακούω ήχους μέσα αυτή τη στιγμή.
Εντάξει, ήταν ό,τι πιο δυνατό έχω ζήσει. Ό,τι πιο ανατριχιαστικό έχω ζήσει.
Εγώ δεν μπαίνω.
Τα πράγματα πώς θα τα πάρουμε? Θα τα πεις?
Το πρωί.
It's like, nah, I'll come back.
Φίλε, γιατί δεν γίνεται. Έχουμε...
Ωραία.
Αυτά μας πάνω, τόσα πράγματα. Εντάξει, δεν έχω ζήσει πιο ανατριχιαστικό περιστατικό. Είναι από τα πιο δυνατά.
No less than 3 different cameras are recording when suddenly the whole house starts to shake. The family photos fly into the air and a chair is thrown across one of the house's rooms. The terrified team runs outside to safety, leaving all of their equipment inside. Antonis explains that this is the creepiest and most intense activity he has ever experienced. So did the paranormal activities team capture
You don't
real
see that?
paranormal activity on camera?
Look here, hold up. Pause for a sec. Camera 1.
I am.
Intense activity he has ever experienced. So did the paranormal
That's just a light being shaken and moving across, isn't it?
Yeah, but why does it dim out? Like, something's moving. It's like the opacity going down.
These team capture real
And it just
paranormal
disappears.
activity on
Like,
camera?
what is that?
Are
Oh.
the stories about the abandoned town true? Or is it all just
again.
an elaborate hoax? You decide.
What is that?
You can watch the full video and more scary
Looks like a
investigation
balloon.
over on the YouTube channel Perfusikes Drasteriotites for updates and creepy posts that are truly bizarre. Follow me on Instagram here and follow me on Twitter there. Thanks for watching.
Oh.
That was weird.
Okay, I'm gonna see if you guys see what I see here. So, right next to this little white bedpost, there's something black, but it's opaque. And then it forms into something and just disappears. Like, what is that?
I saw that. But what I thought it was like they might have had like a light behind like a bedpost or something like that, and when the house is shaking, the light is moving, so it was panning across, but that pan was too smooth.
Yeah, and I mean, it starts out as a black bar, and then it forms into something, which I can't tell what it is. I'm gonna have to like go back when I'm editing this and check it out. But it gives shape, and then it just disappears.
Yeah.
Which kind of, that's fishy.
Yeah.
And then the shaking effect, Photoshop Premiere's full of them. And all they would need is all they would need is a leaf blower or a fan or something to blow these off. Because if you look, it's like not natural shaking. Like something seemed off about it. Like here. Legit, that is a Photoshop effect. Oh, that's a Photoshop effect. That is earthquake. It's literally it's a whole packet. It's like I guarantee that's like earthquake 2 or 3, and I'm probably gonna edit that into this. Like right now, you're probably gonna see the exact same effect. And literally all you would need is a fan and some audio tracks. I don't know. I'm calling bogus on that one. But alright, that wraps it up for tonight. I think we're going to try to start doing this more often, you know, in this way, so that, you know, we're keeping it in the fair use. I don't want to make Nukes mad, and, you know, we do enjoy his content. We love his videos. He is a great YouTuber, and, you know, if anything, I wanted these to be more of a tribute to what he does, and I don't want to make him mad, so I'm going to try to keep, you know, doing my best to stay within the fair use laws. And so if you guys like that, you know, let us know. Obviously, if you hate your life and hate us, then go ahead and dislike or like. I don't care. I don't. As long as you guys enjoy it to some extent, that's all I care about.
Either way, leave us some feedback.
Yes.
On what you guys would like to see.
We prefer comments.
Yeah.
We love comments. Me personally, I'll respond to you guys all day long.
Yeah.
So let us know, and we will catch you all next week.
See ya.